you want to just give us, I suppose, actually, just give us an update on what's obviously what's happening now with the Estas, the actual event, because obviously a lot of people are going to be very interested to know about that.
Yeah, well, as you say, the awards should have been last Friday, and we were gutted that we clearly couldn't do it. We did look at postponing it to November. We had a date and a venue all lined up, but having looked at the news over the last couple of weeks, it was pretty obvious that social distancing is going to be with us for a few months to come, and around November, going back into the winter months, we reckon there's a pretty strong case that big, large events that are indoors, especially, aren't going to be allowed, anytime soon. So we've decided, and we announced it on Friday, that we are going to hold the first virtual Estas Awards.
Okay.
It's going to be on Friday, the 3rd of July at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
The reason we picked that date is obviously agents are now starting to get back into their offices or in some shape or form. So hopefully they can watch the awards live on a screen in their offices.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, and this really came across strong and loud from agents, was that although they wanted to get together at a live event, they're also very conscious that if they win an ESTA, they can use that in their marketing for the rest of the year. That status as an ESTAS winner can be invaluable in terms of your marketing messages going forward. So that really sort of pushed the decision. So it's going to be virtual. Phil Spencer's still going to be presenting it.
Excellent.
We're going to have it on YouTube and Facebook. We're going to have some of it will be pre-recorded and some of it will be live. So we'll have a Zoom webinar as well, and we'll have an unofficial Estas party afterwards. And hopefully, if Boris Johnson keeps his word, the pub gardens might be open on that Friday, and people can go on and celebrate afterwards. So we're quite excited.
Perish the thought. I don't know what that does for social distancing when they open the pubs again. That's not going to work particularly well, is it? Yeah, that's very wise.
It'll be pre-recorded and edited about 3 or 4 times as well.
I do happen to know that you always, one of the things that you are always most panicky about on the day is what state I'm turning up. So pre-recorded gives you a level of insurance and.
Absolutely.
Great. Well, I mean, look, it is what it is, isn't it? And you're making the very best of the situation, and I think there's a real need for people to be getting on with it. And as you said, people have worked very, very hard to get these Estas reviews all year, and the further away it moves, the less relevant they are, aren't they? So, and not being, they deserve after all this period to receive the results of their good work, don't they? So. And I don't think you're wrong at all. I mean, it's trying to second guess, what's going on when we're talking about the pubs, but actually, what's going on just in the wider lockdown sense. It could be the day before it, and just you have the curtain, the carpet pulled or whatever, isn't it?
Exactly.
I heard a top end corporate is not expecting to be bringing their staff back till January next year. So whilst that's on the background of it, there's just too many moving parts, isn't there? So. So great, and actually, look, we're all looking at us now. We're all zoomed up. We're all getting used to this as well, aren't we? We all know each other, which is always a nice angle when you're having a drink with friends as well. So I think it'll be a great bash, and hopefully the first, very much needed opportunity to let our hair down. Our considerable.
Exactly. I think that's a really important point to make. Actually, it's a stressful time, for agents and for suppliers, and as you say, we're all getting used to it. But this is uncharted territory, and people need to celebrate. People need to be able to let their hair down, and the 3rd of July will be a great opportunity to do that, and also to highlight that. The spirit that's been created, since we've gone into lockdown. A lot of suppliers are working really hard to look after agents. Agents in turn are working really hard to look after clients and safeguard their own staff and families. So all of that, you know, we'll highlight at the awards. Yeah, so we're looking forward to it. There are a million things that you're not in control of, and I came up with the idea of having an award scheme that was based purely on customer reviews.
Yeah.
So it's customers that have gone through the whole experience of buying or selling a house with an agent, and reviewing or rating the customer service element that the agent has given them. And so it's developed over time, and really organically, agents have said to us, you know, we want to be on stage winning an award with Phil Spencer, but actually the reviews and being able to use those in our marketing is becoming more and more valuable. And obviously, as technology has changed over the years, we have become a default customer review platform for the property sector, and that's our strength. And obviously, we brought Ben on from FIFO earlier in the year, and we've introduced some new tools recently that are really making a huge difference to the way that agents can promote those. And I use the word trusted reviews because we have a very, very tight audit process, which is a combination of digital vote audit and a human vote audit. So we actually phone up end clients and quiz them about the review to make sure that they're genuine.
Yeah.
So
and that's vital, isn't it? That's really, really important. I mean, once you know that there's this real thing, it's not just obviously the public, is it? We as agents and suppliers, we all absolutely find reviews an invaluable source, but there is always that suspicion there. So anything that we can do to make sure that these are tried and trusted reviews is fantastic, isn't it? Really, to put the people's minds at rest.
Ben, do you want to?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I mean, there was an interesting bit of research that was conducted by Fine and Country at the start of the year, and they were basically asking consumers or house movers what were their most influential factors when they chose an agent, and customer reviews came out as the third most influential factor when they chose an agent. Number one was similar properties to theirs that they're already marketing, and number two was their brand and website. So for you know, obviously from my experience over the last 5 years of working in the review space, when I first started in that, you know, agents used to laugh at you when you used to mention reviews. They were just like, reviews aren't important, you know, don't need it. It's, you know, it's our brand name and that's it, you know. And obviously, as the e-commerce world has exploded, you know, over the last sort of 10 or 15 years, and the likes of TripAdvisor for travel have really dominated those markets, it's become just a subconscious part of our process now that we, you know, you don't buy your children a Christmas present or a birthday present without checking out the reviews from the place you're buying the product from. You know, you don't book a holiday. You know, you booking a family holiday, you're probably going to be spending, you know, a few £1,000 on that. You want to make sure that you're going to have a nice time, so you look at the reviews. So from the public side, they want to ensure that when they entrust an agent with their property, their most valuable asset, that could be, you know, anything, you know, 200, 500 million pounds plus, that this agent is as good as what they say they do. Because I'm yet to find a holiday company that says that they don't really deliver on what they do. You know, everyone says how great they are. Agents are the same. There's just more of them. You know, you got 17, 18,000 agents saying how they're the, you know, the local trusted independent agent or the best agent in town. Yet not everyone
I believe some of them do free market appraisals as well.
Free market. But, you know, so in terms of, you know, every business is trying to market themselves and kind of saying this is why you need to use us. Reviews has now just become that almost like a default part of something that they must have. So for us as a business, it made complete sense to, you know, the hard work was being done already in terms of the data was already being collected. Now just to make that now publicly available, so that when you know, an agent is promoting what they do, it's kind of backing everything up of what they're already saying. You know, it backs up their awards. We've just gone live yesterday big announcement on our side that our website integration actually now includes Phil Spencer's image for agents and suppliers on their websites as well. So in terms of having that sort of property specific trusted third party endorsement, the Estas really now kind of takes things to a new level.
Yeah, so what you've digitized, you've weaponized Phil Spencer's image. That's the truth. I was going to have him on the background, but I didn't know how
I've actually got an example. I don't know whether you can see that there. So that is Base Properties website.
Yeah, excellent.
And that is their latest reviews with Phil Spencer endorsing them.
I mean, all joking aside, he is obviously such a well-known and trusted, obviously, icon, and there for the public, that's going to be a really big win. They are going. You don't need to have the website heat maps, do you, to realise that people are going to deviate over to what Phil's having to say there. Are you like me? Do you sit helicopter?
Yeah. I'm going out in the garden in a minute and start sunbathing. Yeah.
This is why he's browner than I am.
I don't want to know what's beneath that white top, Simon. We're not going there.
I've got to remember to leave the meeting before I stand up.
Good. Let's see. So Ben, do you want to just shout out your email just so that?
It's very easy. ben@theestas.com.
Perfect. Guys, it sounds absolutely fantastic. I will be logging in, obviously, 3 hours early to the Estas.
Start drinking.
Get that into your diaries now. Obviously, that's going to be a great event for everyone that's been, they've been lucky enough to win an award. So, guys, thanks for coming on again.
Cheers, Simon.
We look forward to catching up when we're all allowed to.
No worries. See you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ta-ra. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, Simon.